Hello you watch lovers out there, and greetings from the Netherlands. My name is Rinus. How are you doing? Welcome to yet another review to one of my watches. Today I want to show you a watch that is in my possession for quite a while. I've had it I think about 1.5 years now. I got it from a very nice bloke who visits the Time Zone UK forum. And the watch we talk about today is the Sinn. As you might have recognized on the dial, it's a Sinn 103 ASA, that's the model type. As you can see, it's a pilot style watch with subdials at 12, 6 and 9 o'clock. And the subdials are really white, not cream white, not ivory white, not silver, no, just real plain white. And it's very nicely done. This is actually what attracted me first in this watch. It's a great looking watch. Try to turn it a bit so you can have a closer look, give you a little more detail on the dial. The watch dates back to, as shown on this card here, it comes from Chronographs UK, and it dates back to October 2006. But as you can see, the watch is in a very good shape. I'm trying to hold my hand still a little so you can have a detailed look at the condition of the case. The sides and the lugs on this watch are virtually scratch free, and it's a very nice looking watch. As I said, it's a German brand, Sinn. It's been founded by Helmut Sinn. By now he's about 94 years old, the old geezer, and he's still going strong. He's working for another brand. A while back he sold his company, and Lothar Schmidt, one of his assistants from the past, took over the Sinn company and is actually doing very well, following the footsteps of his Mr. Sinn himself. Maybe the purist may see a small detail on this watch, that the thing is that I have decided to remove the anti-reflective coating, which is done by Sinn on both sides of the crystal. Actually, I removed the one on the outside of the crystal because I thought it distracts from the beauty of this dial. You know, with an anti-reflective coating, under certain conditions and angles, you have a kind of a bluish view on the dial coming from the coating, and I thought it wasn't. I felt it wasn't fitting with the style of this watch. So removing the coating was an easy job, and I think now it looks more, gives the watch a little more vintage style and feel. Also in the setup I have found on the internet one of those very nice travel boxes. There's the warranty card, the outer box, and I also have a nice touch here, Sinn provided with the CD-ROM with operating instructions in English. And of course there is the tool to size the bracelet, and I can tell you that's not an easy job. I will now put the camera here and take the Sinn office out of the box and show it to you in a little more detail. And I also now can turn the watch over. You can look at it from this side. You can see the watch is equipped with push buttons. These are the screw-in type, and there's a nicely small S engraved in the crown. This is one of the earlier models of the 103. As you can see, the later models have screws to fix the bezel. This system uses no screws. And the good thing is about this bezel, it's non-ratcheting, as they would call it, so it's quite solid. You have to turn it, there's no sound, and the thing is you can turn it both ways. And what also neat detail in this watch, if you look at the numerals on the bezel, it goes the other way around. So this is done for timing. Pilots in the past, when they have to make, usually made short runs, they couldn't fly that long, and it's actually a countdown bezel. So that's why they have used it like this. But this system works very good. The back of the watch, I will unlock the clasp, just a sec. The back of the watch, you have a nice view on the Swiss value 7750. You see the rotor spinning with the Sinn brand name nicely engraved in the rotor. Solid end links on the bracelet. Details on the watch are nicely engraved around the crystal, which is a sapphire in the back. The band itself is very solid, very well made. Nice touch are the center links, which are polished. Also a little bit of a scratch magnet there, but a little Cape Cod can clear that up for you. You can see the watch, of course, is worn, and you might see some hairlines here and there. The clasp, also a brush finish, and the Sinn name engraved. Well, I hope you enjoyed my review on the Sinn. It's a very nice watch. I'm very pleased to own, and I could advise anyone, if you ever decide to go for a pilot watch, buy a Sinn anytime, because the quality is really excellent. Thank you, and see you again on the forest somewhere. Take care. Bye bye.